Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'll be talking about the two, which one is more profitable. I've had so many questions on this, so I said no, I need to come online, to come in here to explain based on my own experience. So now we'll be talking about pre-ordering and selling of available items, which one is more profitable. First of all, you need to know what these two are. When we talk about pre-order simply means getting items, selling items that are not yet available right in your country. You just collect people's money, make your research, make your sortings, and post items that are catchy or items that are. So when we talk about pre-ordering simply means getting items you just sort, hot selling products, post on your group. In case you don't have a group, you create a group, post them there, then people will see it and pay. They pay before the items arrive. Then after making payments, some people do their own batch by batch, while some people just focus on some, goods, maybe 3 items, 4 items, depending on your own. But me, I've been doing batch by batch. All right, so once you post it, people, you tell them the end dates when your this batch should end, when it will start, so they'll be aware. So once you are done with that, when it's ready, you collect their money, then you buy. All right, you buy and it start coming. So that is pre-ordering. But when you talk about available goods, this one now you're using your money to buy. You buy anything you feel like will move, anything you feel is a hot product, you buy. So once you buy and it comes, you start advertising and start selling. All right, so these are the two things. But someone told me that they want to know which one is more profitable. I'm talking about my experience. I started with the available goods. Yes, I was into skincare products and weight loss, waist trainer, all those things. That was where I focused my strength. All right, and it was really moving. So I bought, but there are some disadvantages that made me swap into pre-ordering. So this is what I'll be mentioning here, so that I know it will help some persons, because many persons are asking me which one should we go into, which one is more profitable. So I'll be using my own experience. All right, before I go into depth, please, if you've not go into it in depth, if you've not liked this video, hit the like button. If you've not subscribed, do well to subscribe. Here you see, this is Jen CEO, helps about how to make legit money online, importation, and everything business growth. All right, so I started. All right, so I started with wholesale, available goods, but sometimes the challenges are higher. Yes, a lot of two of them have their challenges, but I'm talking about my own experience. So once it comes, I did skincare, body trimmer, breast enlargement. I just went into skincare and yes, skincare on the whole. So when it comes, it's profitable though. I put in my profits, but the challenge is sometimes they will tell you they won't pay on delivery. Then when you send a rider to the location, sometimes the rider will get there and start calling, and some of them will not pick. They will not tell you, the money I'm expecting did not arrive. Some will not even pick. Then you end up, because when the rider gets there, you end up paying the rider, whether they did not pick or not. It's not the rider's business. The rider used fuel to get to that place. Then some that are outside your location that won't pay on delivery. God is Good was doing like an escrow service, where they are just like your middleman. They will collect money on your behalf and pay you. Yes, I did that service. Then you will pay. So once they get there, they will send a message to the customer. The customer will come to the nearest pickup point and pick up and pay them. Then they will pay you. But sometimes when they get there, they will call the customer, give them a message. They will not come. And when they wait, God is Good, waits 1 week, 2 weeks, they did not see the customer. The next thing they will do, they will send it back to you. And when they send it back to you, they've already collected their own money. They will deduct it from the money you've paid, because it's none of their business now. So once I started seeing all these things, I was like, yes, you are selling the product very high, but at the end, it's as if you're even running at loss. Yes. So one of my students, I thought, started pre-ordering, and she was just doing it. They were doing it, and one of them said, Mama, you're supposed to start this pre-ordering. You are the one that taught us importation, and we are making it here, so why not start it? I mean, I'm this kind of person. I said, start it. Are you sure? Because me, I don't even want people wahala. Very good, all those things. But they said, since you thought, start it up. So then, plus I was working and having a baby, so I said that it will even help me have more time for my family, because it's more of online. You don't go out like that. So I had to start. I started with 5 persons. Then we started like that. Then I brought in, my husband bought for his son, like that. Family members joined like that. We started. And today, bless God. So that one to have is our own, but you can control that one. How do you control pre-ordering own? It's better. For me, pre-ordering is better than selling available items. Pre-ordering, you give your rules and regulation. Anybody that cannot follow up that rules and regulation should not buy. Don't can start begging them. 1, pray to God. 2, run effective Facebook ads. If you don't know how to run effective Facebook ads, I have that here in this channel. Yes, I have that on this channel, where I posted how to target rich clients, how to target rich people, how to run Facebook ads that convert to sales, how to add your WhatsApp link to your Facebook ad, so when they click on it, they come direct to your WhatsApp. Even how to create a WhatsApp link that how to automate your WhatsApp, that when they come to your WhatsApp, even if you're not online, they will be attended to and join your group. So I ran the Facebook ad, and boom, people started coming in, people that are interested in what you're advertising, and that was how we started. So the only thing is, at the first stage, initial stage, you find it a bit difficult, because you need people to trust you. When they come in first, some of them might be scared and buy a little to make sure, are you sure this person is real? Because of the way the country is, the world is now. People, so many persons, when it comes to money, many of them lack integrity. You just start and make sure you build your integrity. When they see that you've built trust, when they buy, you bring, and they see that this person, they start referring. Yes, like me now, I don't remember the last time I run Facebook ads. People refer people to my group. They start referring. And you make sure when it comes to your profit, you don't add too much. I'm not saying you should not add profit, but remember, they will pay shipping fee. Remember, they will wait you to the location. They will also come and pick up. They will need to pay. Remember, if market price is higher than your price, some of them will not buy. So why they are rushing to pre-order with you is because they want to get it at affordable price. So if at the end they are getting market price or higher than market price, then they will say no need, because they are going to be waiting for 2 to 3 months interval. Another thing in pre-ordering, if you are pre-ordering, set a start date, set an end date. This has helped me a lot. And don't extend. When they see that you extend, when you set that end date, they will not be serious. They'll say, this person will extend. Then, just set your standard. Once is that time, any order you get, buy it like that, bring it in. Yes, so set that standard. Make sure you have a rule and regulation. Your rules and regulation, state them. Let it be on the description of your WhatsApp. When they come, they see it. Another thing I will have to say again, if you have not registered your business try and register. Even if you start newly and you don't have the profit or the money to register, when you stay like 1 to 2 months or 3 months, register your business. You can now, money points is registering business very fast. Yes, register using money points. Use a unique name, you know that name is what you'll be using for your business. Register it, get your certificate. It increase people's trust. Yes, it's very, very, very important. Another thing you need to do sometimes, every day, ginger your group, post. Some persons will post this month, they will say that it's not moving, they will stop. That is not how to run business. As consistency is the key. You should be consistent in your business, whether it's moving or it's not. When I started, we were not moving like that, but I keep posting. Sometimes I'm even tired. You say post consistent. I will post. I will keep posting. All right, feel like that. So you don't start something and because you've not seen, this thing, you will now relax. No, be consistent. Continue posting. And that thing I will say again is, when your items come, make sure you share your shipping fee. Make it affordable. Don't bring all the profit into your shipping fee so that the shipping fee will be too high, all right, for people to pay. All right, so that's what about for me. I think pre-ordering is more profitable. And another thing I love pre-ordering, they don't owe you. Don't allow credits on pre-order. I see some people do that. The somebody will come to you, everything I calculate is 150k. Let me pay 100 now when it arrives. I don't do that. I've not given anybody credit before on pre-order, and it has helped my business. Don't do that. I will tell you, madam, you have 80,000. Calculate based on that 80,000. Next batch, you run another batch. That batch, no problem. When the money come, I will still repost what you want to buy. That's how I do it, and it has helped me. So I think with this, my little point of views, I think you have, gained something. And if you have any question, just drop on the comment section. I will be there to reply and respond to your messages, all right, on how to do that. So for me, I've done available, I've done pre-ordering, and I think pre-ordering for me is more profitable. I don't see any stress like that in it. And again, as time goes on, if you see that your group is booming, you employ staffs. Yes, before I was the one posting, I was the one updating payment, I was the one, arranging final payment list. But now I have staffs doing that. I have 3 groups. I have Vietnam, I have hair, I have China, I have wholesale group. The one I'm running is the wholesale and the hair because I do it once a while. But see, for the China, for the Vietnam, I employed staff doing that. Pay. Don't carry everything and stress yourself. Before I was not doing everything more. At a point it was so stressful. I had to say no, I had to stop. So employ. Even I'll still keep employing as we grow. So just employ, even if it's 1 or 2 persons, employ so that the workload will reduce. Now I'm not the one updating the group. You understand me? What I do is to post. I will sort post. That's all. And when it's come to time to buy, I buy. But you see, updates, I don't do that. I have staffs that are doing that. And since I started that, the stress has really, really, really reduced. All right, so that's all I have to say. I don't know what else to, but for me, pre-ordering is more profitable. All right, thank you for watching. Drop your message or your comments, your questions. I'll be there to answer. See you in my next video. Bye for now.